Okay, so different types of fires.
Fire extinguishers as
As I
well.
said, this is a general purpose type fire. It does say electrical, and it will work on electrical. The problem with this, it is very corrosive. It'll put out electrical fire, but then all your electrical equipment will be very badly damaged. Okay? On a vessel, badly damaged gear is better than having a roaring fire and sinking your ship. So we would use it if we had to, but ideally you would try and do something else like CO2.
Do we have a CO2 fire extinguisher on board?
Yes,
And
Where is it?
it's in the helm up
Okay, and
above.
how do you identify a CO2 fire extinguisher?
By the band,
By the band, which is what color?
black.
Black.
That's it.
And another way to identify them is,
The hose is red, isn't it?
no, the hose isn't red, but it has, instead of having a nozzle like that, it has a bell. Okay,
Spray it.
to spray it. So how does a CO2 fire extinguisher work? How does it fight the fire? What side of the fire triangle is it going after?
It's going after the oxygen.
That's right, so it displaces oxygen
Oxygen.
with CO2. So where is it going to be most effective?
As in on top.
As in where in our vessel, in our environment, would you use it if there's a fire on the back deck?
No.
Because
no.
it's just all going to blow
Blow
away.
away.
So it's most effective
In
in a confined space. The danger is not only the fire, but if there's not enough air for the fire, there's not going to be enough air for you.
Yeah.
So we would use it, close everything up, and get out.
Get out.
We'll get out, then close everything up. Because if you're in there, it is also going to be a problem. And potential. Okay, so on board we've got different types of fire extinguishers. They are placed in the appropriate places for where they're going to be used. So that's always a good hint when you're trying to work out what fire extinguisher you want. And that goes for workplaces as well. The fire extinguisher that is in certain places isn't just accidentally put there. It's put there because somebody's done a risk assessment. What sort of fire are we likely to have here? And what's the appropriate fire extinguisher to put that one out? So we've got two here. We've got a foam, which is specifically designed for fuel fires. And it's here, so it's not in the weather, but our fuel problems, if any, are going to be out there. And we've got dry chemical, which is the most common one you see around, and it's the most common one on this vessel. It's a general purpose fire extinguisher for class A, B, C, and D fires. Okay. If I was going to fight a fire, obviously small fire with this fire extinguisher, a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to take it out of the mounting. It's secured in there so it doesn't move around when the vessel's moving around. One of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to check the little gauge here. Where should it be?
Green.
Should be in the green. So we're not really particularly interested in what the pressure is if it does say that on there. But green in the middle, red, red. Red's bad, green's good. There's no point going towards a fire with a fire extinguisher that's in the red. Right? So the second thing, as I said, they're designed to be carried around with one hand. You can open hatches and doors and things. Second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a safe distance away from the fire, close but not too close. I'm going to pull that pin out with it on the ground, and I'm going to give it a little test shot. Okay, so not much. I don't want to waste it all. I'm going to give it a little shot. Same thing again. I don't want to get right up against a fire, only to find out that it's not going to work for some reason. Okay? A couple little shots, it's working. Then I'm going to go in. You want to stay low to the fire. Okay? Aim at the base of the fire, pull the lever, and sweep back and forth at the base of the fire.
No, it isn't.